Hello everyone and welcome to Chet Chat, the chat show with Chet Ramirez, who is me. Tonight, they've been called radicals, they've been called domestic terrorists, they've been called heroes, and they've been called idiots. Some say they stand up for the most disenfranchised population on the planet, while others say they stand up for absolutely no one at all. They are the LBETG, the Living Beings for Ethical Treatment of Ghosts. And tonight we have their founder, Micheal Monson. Monson?
It's a pleasure to be able to get my message out there, Chet.
Right, your message. And will you please tell us a little bit about what your message and what your organization is about?
That's real simple, Chet. Basically, we protect the interests of ghosts who are being abused by the living. Do you know how many ghosts are slaughtered every year?
I'm gonna have to go with none, Micheal.
Thousands.
Can you give us one example of such a slaughter?
There is heart-crushing footage of a ghost being forced from his home by a group of so-called superior living beings.
At any point in this footage, did you see the words paranormal activity?
Yes, I believe there was.
Okay, what you saw was a movie called Paranormal Activity.
Are you sure? It's not a footage of ghost abuse?
No, definitely not. Actually, it's 100% fictional. And if you've actually seen the entirety of the footage, you'll realize that the ghost is a bad guy. And actually, he's not even a ghost at all.
Well, I think that's up for debate.
No, not debatable. It's on IMDb.
Okay. Well, what about a few years ago in New York, 4 men senselessly assaulted a ghost in public with homemade crude weapons.
These 4 chaps, did they wear brown jumpsuits?
Yes.
And was their weapon of choice a backpack connected to a super soaker?
I believe they're protons of some sort.
And this ghost they attacked, was he dressed as a sailor? And was he a giant marshmallow person?
I don't see race.
Okay, that was Ghostbusters.
What a horrible gang.
It's not a gang, actually, it's a movie.
Based on true events.
No, not true events. Events written by Harold Ramis. And Dan Aykroyd, actually. What do you say to people who criticize your protests for getting out of hand or very violent?
That I will not apologize for. Every so-called recorded instance of so-called violence was completely justified.
Even the little incident that just happened in Sacramento?
No comment.
You broke into an elementary school.
No comment.
You barged into a sexual awareness assembly.
No comment.
Pushed everyone aside and projected a slideshow of corpses and gore on the back wall while screaming into a megaphone.
Are you done?
Yes.
No comment.
Do you have anything to say to the people who call you a terrorist?
I am no terrorist, okay?
Does caring about fellow sentient beings make me a terrorist?
Does doing what I believe is right make me a terrorist?
Not just those things, no.
Does using fear as a tool and weapon against an unsuspecting population in order to get what I want make me a terrorist?
Oh, well, I think by definition that it does make you terrorist.
You.
It says here that some people don't believe ghosts exist. In fact, 99% of people don't believe ghosts exist.
I find that disgusting. Saying that ghosts don't exist is comparable to denying the Holocaust.
Okay, alright. Okay, we're gonna get letters about that. We actually have a guest backstage who believes that ghosts do exist and agrees with you on that and almost nothing else. Let's bring him out. He's a real ghost, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy sh**.
Hey.
Mike, it looks like maybe you've never seen a ghost before. Is this the first ghost you've ever seen?
I'm not surprised he's never seen a ghost, and not just because most of us are invisible. We in the ghost community are appalled at this man's behavior. All his stunts are doing is further alienating us from the world.
A response?
We do important work, okay? These so-called stunts, as you call them, help raise awareness for our cause.
It's self-important work, you dink. Your only cause is getting famous and boosting your own ego.
Oh, damn, son! He got you good! What do you got to say to that?
You're just a typical media ghostist.
For our listeners at home, what is a ghostist?
Ghostist. Ghost racist.
What? I am a ghost. How could I be a ghostist?
Great points, mostly from the ghost.
Hey.
Final statement for the people?
Using fear to get what you want is never the right choice, even if you had the best intentions.
You're all getting sued. Also, check out our website if you'd like to learn more about our cause, or if you'd like to help donate money.
Join us next time when our guest will be Brett Johnson, the leader of the Nutcracker Party. And maybe we'll get to the bottom of what's going on in my brain. Good night. So let me get this straight. Your party is mostly known for kicking liberals in the crotch?
Yes.
But so far, you've only kicked the crotches of minorities.
That's because minority crotches are easier to kick.
I know that.
Awkward Mafia.